Hey everyone, Errol here again. Now we're going through some more details of jumping castles, alright? Now, if you're looking at buying a second-hand jumping castle, or just a few things to keep an eye on your current fleet, something to look at is the special features of, especially the jumping castles that are a little bit newer. The old ones don't seem to have these features. But if you have a look at this area down here, this is the slide area in the jumping castle, which of course gets a lot of traffic. The kids love the slides, they're up and down, up and down, up and down here, so this wears out. But the good thing is the new ones have a cover. So these are slide cover that just velcro off like that. This is the actual floor here, so that's the part that when it wears out you're in trouble along this seam. When that gives way, then you got serious issues. The good thing about it is they put the cover on it like that, that protects it, and if you eventually that will wear out just from use, so you can replace that and then you can make it look like new again, which is a great thing. Over this way as well, have a look at here. This is the ladder area, so this is the ladder going up to the slide, up there and down the slide. So of course this is going to cop a lot of work as well. The kids are going to go up and down, up and down, up and down here, and this will wear out. Eventually these fellows are stitching, the vinyl itself will give way, and it won't be very useful anymore. So the beauty about that, these guys have got a Velcro on as well. This is just the cover, that Velcro's on. So when this fella's worn out, you can replace it, get another one made. Whole lot less expensive than buying a brand new jumping castle. Now, if you just have a look down here as well, these are the seams. This is the seam here. As you can see, this seam is starting to show signs of wear. It's starting to pull apart there. Eventually you'll find that this stitching along here will give way. We've got a little bit of water going on today. So the enemy is the environment. Now the enemy is the dirt and the water to a certain extent, but especially dirt and especially sand. So if you're anywhere near the beach or you're anywhere near playgrounds with sand, then you have to spend some time vacuuming or cleaning and blowing them out, whatever you need to do to get rid of that dirt. So the dirt will stay in here along that edge. As you can see, it sits in there. There's a little bit of sand, there's a little bit of grit and dirt. And if you put a grain of sand underneath a microscope, you'll find that it has all these very, very sharp little edges. And when they're sitting in there and the kids jump on it and it moves like that, eventually it just cuts the stitching away and it'll separate. And once it starts to go with the pressure of the air and the kids, it'll just tear along, and before you know it, you've got a tear in it this long. And of course, once that happens, then you can't use your jumping castle anymore. Now these little fellows here are what we call seam savers. These are a great idea. They come on the later model jumping castles. This actually covers the seam itself. So they stitch these into the design, and that's covering the stitch. So this gives you 3 times as much life out of your jumping castle, simply because it has to wear through this seam, to get at the actual seam that's holding the castle together. It's all stitched in from underneath. All of these pieces of vinyl go in, the stitching is underneath, which is another reason why it's expensive to repair, because everything that needs to be repaired needs to be stitched from the inside. Now, of course, you can't put a sewing machine on the inside, which means that you have to disassemble the bottom of the jumping castle basically to get to there to stitch it up again. So you can imagine the cost. And because this thing weighs maybe 160, 180 kilos, so you've got to maneuver 180 kilograms of vinyl around through a sewing machine. It's not easy. So that's why it's expensive. So check these out. If your jumping castle has those, that's a good thing. If they don't have those, then just expect that it's going to be a lot shorter lifespan for your jumping castle. Alright, so those are a few of the things to keep an eye out, either for purchasing or for the ones that you already have in your fleet. Alright, we'll catch you next time.